Hello, Taurus. How are you doing? I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. I'm a bad tarot reader. Your girl was going through it, had a little depressive spell, the state of the economy, job searching, all that, very depressing. With that being said, we're going to start off with your January reading. I already feel good about yours. Um, I don't know. Here's the thing, though. I have two different decks. I have the Crow Tarot deck, and then I have another one. I'm going to start off with this deck, but I feel like I might switch. I don't know. I don't know why I feel that way. But let's get into it, right, Taurus? How's life treating you anyway? King of Swords is kind of the vibe for you this month, so are you in decision-making mode? I mean, it is January. Maybe you've had to make a lot of choices. Like some people like New Year's for that reason, they can kind of start over. Why do I feel like you've been making cuts? Necessary cuts or just changes, or maybe realizing that you have to take control in a certain capacity in a way that you don't normally have to. Like maybe you have to kind of like talk. I don't want to say talk more, but you got to talk more. Like communicate more. Yep, because then I got the hangman. So I don't know. Maybe you're taking time out to either learn from past mistakes, which happens. Dang. It's a good thing though. Okay. Seems like a lot of people may have noticed that you've been more or less living under a rock because you just felt like doing that for some reason. Maybe you took a break to like kind of rejuvenate yourself mentally. Maybe you took a break to learn something. You might have been working on your communication skills. Like if some of you get tied up a lot when you're talking, this Five of Swords reads to me like you're learning how to maybe be a little bit better of a verbal combatant, especially when I see like the Eight of Wands. So maybe when it comes to certain ideas, you're learning how to kind of take more action and more charge in like how you communicate about them or how you move towards opportunities related to this. I like that though. You might be learning how to talk up your achievements more. Because we have a. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Because at the moment, like, I kind of see this as a current as like the King of Swords. So right now you may be doing the logistical parts of like, let's say for example, you were moving away, right? Maybe mentally you're taking care of like, the list of things. I have to make sure I have this, and that. I have to contact the movers. I have to make sure that these items are there. I have to donate this. I have to do this. I have to do that, right? There might be some struggle internally behind that too with the Five of Swords where it's like you can't do everything that you want. And I'm using moving as a metaphor, but like you can't engage in every battle you want to engage in. There's no time. With this though, you're getting better at, I think, like owning the decisions that you make. You also might be getting better at acting on opportunities that seemingly come out of nowhere with this King of Wands. I think that might be it. King of Wands has so many symbols that are close to like the Strength card too. But yeah. So you might also just be more balanced in terms of how you move about the plans that you have. That it's less about like with the King of Swords is almost like a taskmaster. It's like they kind of check off everything off the list, and it needs to be not even it needs to be a certain way, but it all needs to be done. And there's going to be a list of ways and things that we can do and contingency plans and stuff like that. But then the King of Wands also, I think, as much as like they know how to execute a plan, they can also be creative. When a bunch of wands come out of nowhere, they can kind of navigate around it and like maybe even make something cool about it, or act on situations, like a good situation that comes out of nowhere. Could be too that like you acting on moving forward or away or making these changes is going to open up a path for you. It's like the more you make choices, the more choices are available to you, sort of thing. See, and I say that and like, look, the Three of Wands. So it's just like, let's say before you were following the choices, like this part was just covered, or like it was just open, and so you could have fallen down or like into the lava for some reason. Like for some reason you have to walk across it, and this is why it's available to you. So it's like it's like the pathway changes. It's like one of those role-playing video games. It's like the more you play, the more things change, and maybe even the more things go in your favor. So, like, the more you participate, the more options are available to you. Justice card, too. So, it could have been something that you were waiting for that's going to happen. Let's see what's up. Let's try to see if we can figure out what else is going on this month. I like that, though. You're the King of Swords. You're making some moves, being decisive. You got purity and fulfillment. So what, did you take a break in order to find out more stuff about yourself? Interesting choice. You got a lot of like winter looking stuff, like with the purity card. When I was shuffling, I noticed that. But look, the wolf has two different color eyes, or is it? It's a wolf, but they kind of got it looking like a fox. So I mean, use your imagination. Another sign just got purification, which was like super random. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Six of Swords. This is so funny. Okay. So on your journey, what's up with all these journeys of self-discovery? This might be literal travel too. Literal travel, meaning that like you go travel somewhere. So under the purity card, it's like, so this could be the purpose of your travels, that maybe you're trying to get more in touch with yourself or kind of like have a clear head about things. But anyway, you go on this trip with the Six of Swords. My neighbor loud as hell. Anyway, you're moving on, right? You're getting better in touch with yourself with kind of like the Queen of Cups, right? So maybe you're learning how to use your emotions to guide you, using your intuition to guide you, stuff like that. Or just be more aware of your emotions and how they kind of like navigate certain aspects of your life. Anyway, you're going to be thinking about stuff like that. And you might end up meeting someone who's like-minded. And I only say that because it's like the Two of Wands. And then it's this King of Cups. Right? And so the Two of Wands to me is like, this could be someone who is like your match ideologically. You might also meet someone who like intellectually is helping to challenge you and how you think and stuff like that. So that could be fun. So it could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a friend thing. It is very like a vibe of like feeling akin to you. So maybe they could be on a similar journey as well. And then the next one is fulfillment, which I think this is like what you happen to be looking for. Ooh. I'm kidding. You might want friendship and love, community and love. Like you want like-minded friends and you want a like-minded lover. those might be the things that, like, maybe you didn't understand how important that was to you when you were, like, you know, in the past and stuff like that. Or maybe it's something that's become more apparent to you. Maybe the idea of being a part of a community and kind of feeling disconnected with other people and another person, like, maybe that's very, very important to you and you didn't know that before. And maybe, like, this community might be centered around, like, the lotus. I don't know. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles over here. That's you. I would just say you don't have to tone down your roar, like your strength, like who you are, like to be seen as nurturing. Like, kind of like part of being nurturing is that you're also ferocious. You also run shit with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very much like, I would say the Queen of Pentacles is very, not so much soft spoken. I just think that she's off chilling. You know, like, I feel like the Queen of Cups is probably soft spoken, but she's like psycho. And I mean that in the best way. Like, I think the Queen of Cups is like, she will give you the full force of emotion. I think that, like, Queen of Pentacles will, like, make the earth shake, and you don't necessarily need to be loud. You more so just need to be kind of strong to make that happen, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Be who you are. Don't tone down your strength just to, like, I don't know, have people accept you. Don't do that. If you have to do that, then they're not, like, accepting. And I say that in the sense of, like, give someone the opportunity to, like, challenge themselves to accept you how you are. Like, don't minimize yourself. Like, let them do their homework. Let them, you know, give them the chance to impress you, as opposed to just, you know, kind of like not even changing who you are, but like, just, you don't have to do shit in anticipation for another person to like you. Okay. Let's get these tea leaves. I feel like you might have some random stuff happening with you. Ooh. Okay. It looks like you may have had, like, some trouble in the past, but let me keep going with these, okay? I should pull more before I just start interpreting. Eventually, I'll be able to show you guys how I do it. It's just, you know, I can't really afford a whole setup right now. But let's see. Is that the last one? Okay. All right. Damn, you're another one. I say this in a good way. You got some good cards out here. I'm sorry your reading is so short. It's pretty quick, though, and straightforward. So, I mean, in reality, that's a good thing. Plus, we're going to be doing more readings this month. But let's see. So you got, I mean, some of y'all might be having a baby because we have the crib, which is the birth and conception of a child. But then we also have a hammock, which is taking a vacation physically or mentally. So you might end up on a vacation and figure something out, or you could conceive a kid. It could also be a thing. And then you also got the key, which is a successful outcome to your problems. And the box, which says you'll receive a gift. So you might end up receiving a gift from people. It could be a gift that allows you to move forward. Maybe it'll help you to start your business. So it could be the gift of, like, connections or community and stuff like that. And yeah, that's not bad, Taurus. That's really not bad. It's pretty chill. I like the sun with the happiness and well-being kind of being the punctuation mark on there. I don't want to keep pulling cards and stuff and then be like, I don't know. I don't know why that is. Let's see. Okay. Also, you got the owl and the owl. Sorry. He looks so, like, kind of pissed, but it's a good card. It's talking about getting good advice from a wise friend. And then the shield, which is you may need to defend yourself. I think this might be more about like protecting your ideas though. And that you're going to get some money. And then also at the bottom of this other deck, abundance. So you got the coins card and you got the abundance card. So things are happening and they're going to change for you. And it could be that you've been slow going at like this process too. So you've been working hard for a while, but burnout happens, homie. So hopefully you've been resting and taking your time, chilling stuff. But yeah, Taurus, that's your January reading. Why do I feel like I might have said July in another video? Oh well, shit. Hopefully that person knows it's January. But thanks for coming to your January reading and just sticking around and stuff. Or if it's your first time here, thank you for stopping by the channel. Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of 2022. And I'm going to post some more stuff later and I hope you have a good one. As always, like, share, subscribe. If you want to book a reading, I am doing 30-minute and 60-minute readings for $30 or $60. The readings are done via Zoom, so I'll be talking to you and stuff, and it's usually a great time. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.